It's day 10 of my 90-day hike across New Zealand on Te Araroa. I'm right up here in the Bay of Islands, about to cross an estuary, so let's get into it. Here we are, walking along the coastline after leaving Paihia. Probably saying that wrong, but just got a little sprinkling of rain. Hopefully today will be better than yesterday. After yesterday, that was horrible. Now we are in the Bay of Islands, and it's really pretty today after our brief rainstorm. So we're having a better day. Lion. So basically, we are up here in the Bay of Islands, and we get to this point, and we can either kayak all the way to here, or we can take a ferry and then hitch or roadwalk or something till we connect with the trail right there. So we had a choice, but because of all the rain that happened in the days previous, there were a ton of people at the hostel we were staying at that had been waiting to kayak for several days. So there was no way we were going to be able to rent a kayak that day. We would have had to wait several days before they had any openings to kayak. So we chose to take the ferry. So we are on the car ferry right now. We could have kayaked for $100 a person and 5 hours of kayaking, but instead we chose to take the car ferry for $1, and then we're gonna hitchhike. If you need to hitchhike, you could have a sign, and then you could also use it as an umbrella. And also, it's very hiker chic. Hiker trash for life, yo. Well, on the ferry, we actually found some gentlemen that were willing to let us hitch in their van once they got to the other side. So we did take that for a little bit, but unfortunately, they only took us 4 kilometers and we still had 10 more to go. So we had to walk. Well, after our hitch, we eventually got to the river. Now we're walking through. Little pretty spot, though. You gotta get used to having wet feet on Te Araroa. And this nice woman is letting us stay in her backyard. And hiker friends, we're all cooking dinner here. After the river, there was a bunch of road walking and we were exhausted and had no water, so John went up to this woman's house and asked if she had water, and she offered to let us tent on her land. Her name was Davina. She was so friendly and so generous, really that Kiwi hospitality, and we were soon joined by a bunch of other hikers, so it was a really fun end to an exhausting day. Overall, it was about 38 kilometers or 23.6 miles, although 14 kilometers of that was a hitch. But if you want to see more, follow along as I recap all 90 days of my hike on Te Araroa.